Alright, hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I'm back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well, and I hope that you guys are staying safe, you guys. So I have a video that I wanted to do today. It's in regards to a topic that I did get via on my live. So thank you guys if you do tune in to my lives. I just wanted to say thank you so much. It truly does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate that, and please continue to keep doing that. So you guys, let's just go ahead and get right into it. So the topic and the question was, why does the narcissist, or why won't the narc leave you alone? Why won't he or she leave you alone? And also, he or she will not accept that, you don't need or want them. So this is a really big thing that a lot of us former victims and survivors, we do have a difficult time getting rid of the narcissist. And I think I made another video about this, so I'll link that below if you want to kind of understand what's going on, how to make sense of it, have some answers to your questions. But basically, the narcissist won't leave you alone because essentially the narcissist feels like they own you. The narcissist feels like you're theirs for life. If they have had some sort of connection, relationship, friendship, whatever the case was, maybe it was a crush, if they have been in contact with you and they dated you, whatever, maybe they even had sex with you, they're going to feel like, you're theirs. If you're not talking to them, they could just feel like, oh, they're on punishment, or maybe there's a silent treatment thing going on, or maybe you guys got into a disagreement. Maybe there could be some stonewalling going on there. And essentially the narcissist could just feel like you guys are on a break. You guys may just have your differences, and the narc could feel like you're cooling off. But at the end of the day, in your mind, you're like, no, I'm over this. Like, I'm moving on with my life. I want better for myself. I don't want to be mistreated. I deserve respect. I deserve to be treated with dignity and with courtesiness. You know what I'm saying? And the narcissist just won't, they won't do it. And so I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why you decided to go no contact, why you decided to go no contact with a narc, And so anyways, the unfortunate part of all of this is you have to remember that the narcissist will never leave you alone. They're always going to have some excuse, some way, shape, or form, whether it be a third party, again, a flying monkey, somebody in the narc harem, a narc minion, or maybe if it's a parent, or if it's an in-law, they may have other family members reach out to you, and try to guilt you, or put fear in you, or have some sort of obligation tactics that they use in order to get you to comply. You know what I'm saying? And so you just want to keep in mind, what's going on, and understand that, it's not your fault that this is happening. You see what I'm saying? So you just want to be mindful of this. Oh, these bugs out here, y'all. But yes, the narcissist won't leave you alone, and that's unfortunately something that us former victims and survivors, we have to learn how to accept. We have to learn how to understand that we can't control anybody else outside of us. So it's gaining a different type of mindset in regards to dealing with the narcissist. We have to understand that this person is delusional, and they have a different type of mindset in their mind. They're very self-centered, they're very self-absorbed, so they feel like they're like, oh, the person that I abused or mistreated wants to talk to me, although I treated them like trash, I treated them like junk, I treated as if they were less than. They could be like, oh, they still want to talk to me just because because I'm me, because I'm this type of person, and so they have a big ego in that case. You know what I'm saying? They're very arrogant and very egotistical in that regards, so you just kind of want to be aware of that, and expect that they will not leave you alone. And so you have to be the one to leave them alone, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to say, okay, I'm going to block them. Okay, I'm not going to talk to them. Or if it's a parent, maybe I'm just going to have limited contact. Maybe I'm not going to have any contact. Or maybe I'm just going to love them from a distance, and and just keep certain stuff to myself. And maybe if I do want my kids around them, maybe I have to make sure I'm there, or my spouse is there, or maybe there's certain boundaries, certain rules, and certain standards that we have to make sure that we abide by when it comes to dealing with, whether it's the parent, the narc parent, the in-law, or maybe if you're co-parenting with the narcissist, like understanding that they may try to get back at you using the children, or get you to react, or get you upset, by them starting to date someone else. They may be doing it to hurt you, or maybe even hurt the children, or turn the kids against you in that case, in that regards, so you just want to be aware of this. And just remember that no matter what, if the narcissist claims that they've moved on, or maybe they're talking to someone else, maybe they're even married to someone else, they're still going to find an excuse to reach out to you, even if it's just because they're bored, or maybe they're having a disagreement with that new supply, or their person, or their rebound, because a lot of narcissists do rebound situations. Excuse me, you guys, sorry about that. You just have to come to that conclusion why they won't leave you alone. It's because they feel like they own you. They feel like you're theirs for life. They feel like you're an object that they could put on the shelf and take down whenever they want. They feel like, they could play with you, play mind games with you. They feel like, you won't ever find anybody better than them. They feel like, they want you to be miserable, because they live miserable lives, and so they want you to be doing the same thing with them. And it's like, no, that's not right. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why the narcissist won't leave you alone. It's not because, they see their wrongs that they've done. Excuse me, y'all. My bad. I'm so sorry. I hate to do that in the video, but y'all know how I be. I'm not perfect. But anyway, y'all. I am slightly under the weather, but it is all good here. But yes, the narcissist won't leave you alone. And it also is due to selfish reasons. They just want to see, like, oh, do I still got it? Or, oh, do they still love me? Do they still miss me? Do I still have a hold on them? And what you want to do is you want to show the opposite, because the narcissist is looking for that supply. They're looking for an ego boost. They're looking for you to stroke their ego. They're looking for you to chase them. And you want to do the opposite. And you're not playing games with the narcissist per se, but you're just like, okay, don't feel like, you can come in and out of my life whenever you please, and that I'm still going to be sitting up here crying and missing you and hoping that, you're going to come back around. It's like, no. You know what I'm saying? You've moved on. Hopefully, by the time the narcissist does come back and hoover you, you've moved on with your life. You're being productive, you're being progressive, you're being constructive. Now, if you feel like you're not doing that, make sure that you do reach out to me and book a session with me, or inquire about any of my services, so that way you can make sure that you're staying productive, staying progressive, and constructive on your journey to healing and recovery. Because I do understand how some of us, we can begin to self-sabotage, we can begin to self-destruct, and really have self-doubts, especially after dealing with narcissistic abuse, because it really does take a toll on your self-esteem, your self-worth, and your self-value, because due to whatever has happened to you, you begin to internalize that, and you feel like that's how you deserve to be treated. You feel like, you don't deserve any better, and that's not true, right? So, but anyway, I hope that this is helpful. The other one, the person said, and I don't know if she wants me to mention her name, I'm just, throwing it out there, because I do respect people's privacy. She just says he won't accept that I don't need or want him. And that's another thing with narcissistic people, whether it be a partner, or it could be a parent, it could be a friend or associate or a boss. They need to feel like you need them. Some normal people can behave in this way subconsciously or consciously, due to whether they're trying to fill a void, or they have some triggers, or they have some insecurities that, they need to work through, excuse me, you guys. But you just want to understand that, that's due to the codependency that the narcissist has, or, in the way in which the narcissist is behaving. Because the reason why the narcissist wants you to be codependent on them is because they're codependent on you. Which is why I mentioned before in previous videos, is that the narcissist wants to make you just like them, right? So if they're toxic, they want you to be toxic. And a lot of times, after we come out of that abuse dealing with the narcissist, we do behave in toxic ways. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that we are toxic, but it's just because we've, in a sense, been trained, we've been groomed and manipulated and influenced and controlled to behave in that way. You see what I'm saying? But once you can kind of gain that awareness about it and say, oh, okay, like, I'm behaving in a way that's not to my benefit. I'm behaving in a way that's self-harmful. It's destroying me, it's destructive, it's non-productive. You see what I'm saying? So then that's how you can begin to work through that healing and recovery, you know? So I hope that that makes sense. But yeah, the narcissist needs to feel like you need and want them. Now, if they feel like you don't need and want them, then that's when they begin to abuse you, or that's when they begin to discard you. That's when they begin to devalue you, to degrade you, and to demean you, into getting you back into feeling like, you know, you need them. And again, this could be a parent, this could be an in-law feeling like, okay, they want to make sure that you, as their adult son or daughter, they want to say like, okay, you need me financially, you need me mentally, you need me emotionally, you need me to whatever, take care of things in the house, or to run errands, or, you know. And sometimes people need each other to do little things like that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with helping, you know, in that case, but I'm saying like, if a person's like, oh, you know, they feel like, oh, I can't do it without you, or that's how the narcissist wants to get you. Like, they don't want you to be independent. They don't want you to have your own mind. They don't want you to have your own sense of self, because a lot of times in narcissistic households and family dynamics, it's all about enmeshment, and it's all about, you know, everybody is in everyone's business. There's no boundaries. There's no restrictions, and there's no privacy. Everybody is constantly, it's like if something happens to one person and that other person feels like, oh, I need to go and save them, or oh, I need to go and fix them. It's like, no, that individual has a heart, they have breath, and they have their connection with God and the angels and, you know, the universe, and so they're able to do for self, you know. But again, the narcissist does not teach that to their children. And, you know, if you're in a relationship with that individual that's a narc, they're going to train you and groom you to be codependent on them, or vice versa. You see what I'm saying? So I hope that that made sense. And excuse me, you guys, if you find that, you know, somebody is trying to make you codependent on them, or they're trying to enmesh you with them, or they're trying to get you to depend on them, like, so they can control you, you just want to see that as a red flag and be like, no, like, I can do for myself. Like, yeah, I'm in a relationship with you. Yeah, like, we help each other. We are each other's helpmates. We support each other. But I can do stuff on my own too. At the end of the day, like, I'm able to make some decisions. Yeah, I might ask you for some advice, but I, like, you know, like the whole support thing. But at the end of the day, I'm able to make my own choices. I can make my own decisions. And I can think for myself, because again, the narcissist wants to control your mind. They want to control your behaviors. They want to control your feelings. That's what it's all about, right? Having that control over you, having that power over you, you know. And you got to keep your power. Keep the power to yourself, okay? Keep your energy to yourself, unless it's people that are genuine, good-hearted, like-minded, and they uplift you, they empower you, you know, and stuff like that. So I hope that that made sense. Don't allow anybody to feel like, you know, you need them, or like if they're not in your life, then you're not gonna do well. It's like, no, like, as long as you have God, and you have a certain select few people around you that support you, that really care about you, that are really genuine, you're good. Like, you don't need a toxic narcissist or a toxic individual, you know. You don't have to have them in your life in order, you know, for things to go well, because a lot of times toxic individuals or narcissistic individuals, they're not even doing anything for you. You know, they're not even giving you words of encouragement. They're not even listening to you. They're not even empathetic towards you. A lot of times they're just judging you. They're blaming you. They're putting you down. They're making you feel bad. They're ridiculing you, criticizing you. You know what I'm saying? So you don't need those type of people in your life. So I hope that that was helpful and made sense. Okay. So give this video a like, share, and subscribe. I would love to know your takeaway. And one more last example, like in regards to a narcissistic parent, like they may say, like, you know, maybe they have taken care of you your whole life. I get it. You know, that's what they're supposed to do. But at a certain age, you get older and you're able to fend for yourself. You're supposed to learn about being self-reliant, self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? And so some parents, they may not like that. You know, they could feel like, oh, you know, they're going to go out in the world. They're going to leave me behind. That's not the case. But a lot of the parents, they think that. And so sometimes they may be supporting you in some way, let's say in regards to resources. And then once they see that, you know, maybe you're not listening to them, or you're not following what they want you to do specifically, because I mean, you're an adult, you have the right to do as you want and as you please. Okay. So yeah, and so the thing is that if they feel like you don't listen to them and what they want you to do with your life, and then they won't support you, or they won't help you, or they won't they may say something like, oh, well, you don't need me, so I'm not going to even like be bothered with you, I'm not even going to deal with you anymore. You know what I'm saying? So you may have some parents that will do that. In my case, that was something that did happen to me, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, I have support of God, and you know, a few select folks that have good intentions. So anyway, I hope that made sense, you guys. Make sure that you do give this video a like, share, and subscribe. I did want to mention, you guys, so I do have a holiday package deal going on this month, because you guys know that it is Father's Day. Okay, Father's Day month. All right, we want to celebrate the fathers. You know, we did celebrate the mothers last month. So if you are a father watching this, or if you have a father, or if you just want to support your boyfriend, or you want to support your husband, please tell them about my holiday package deal. Because again, our fathers, they deserve to, you know, self-improve, self-reflect, introspect, because a lot of fathers, they get beat up a lot. They get dragged through the mud, thrown under the bus constantly, and they need something to build up their self-worth, their self-esteem, to build up their confidence, and to, you know, self-protect themselves and learn more about themselves, and to learn more about what's going to help them mentally and emotionally. So I do have my holiday package deal, which includes my book, some white shades, incense sticks, some body oils. You know, the men, they be having the body oils, they can get the men oil, you know, they can smell good and all that stuff. And even if you're single, like if you're a single man, like definitely check it out. Also, if you have the they have the face masks and stuff like that going on, and also the Reclaim Your Life t-shirt, and then Live Narc Free t-shirt. We do have them in different colors, different sizes, and different designs for the men specifically. So please reach out to me. I would love to support you in that regards. I wanted to tell you guys about that. But other than that, also don't hesitate to reach out to me if you would like further support from me. I would love to be a support for you in your journey to healing and recovery. And remember, it is not weak to ask for help. It is a sign of strength. It's a sign that, you know, you deal with reality, you know, because a lot of people don't deal with reality. A lot of people are very delusional, you know, so don't allow that to get to you. But anyways, you guys, also don't forget, you're more than welcome to join my free Facebook support group that is for former victims and survivors. You know, we do support you, and you know, it's a really safe space where you can come, and you know, you won't be judged or anything like that. You can ask any questions or any comments, or just, you know, you can vent excuse me, in the group as well. So, sorry about that, you guys. But anyway, I love you guys so much, and I will see you on the next video. And don't forget, continue to keep leaving me topics and comments and things that, you know, that's helpful for you. Because again, this channel is all about for former victims and survivors on your journey. All right, I love you guys. Until the next time. Bye.